laws of science, like gravity, opposing forces, and, laws of attraction? Ew.
It's romantic.
Only Cox offers the same fast 300 meg speeds everywhere. Cox high-speed internet starting at $29.99 a month.
White supremacists and counter-protesters at the same D.C. park on Sunday. Tonight, we'll explain the city's plan to handle it. Her daughter died when these two sides met last year. Tonight, she's talking to us about the weekend ahead.
Now's when I would dearly love to sit down and just have these discussions with her that I had so much before.
The Verified team got to work on a question from one of you about just how those food recalls actually work. Metro slashing service on two crowded lines. That will affect you whether you ride or drive.
And I've had to issue a new yellow weather alert. I'll explain in the forecast.
The News at 11 team is ready. Let's get started. Up first tonight, some breaking news from Prince George's County. Good evening, I'm Leslie Foster. There's been a police-involved shooting in the 7800 block of Sheriff Road in Landover. And to give you a good idea of where that is, it's almost right in front of the Prince George's Sports and Learning Complex, not far at all from FedEx Field and the Beltway. We are still working to get some details on exactly what happened here. We've got a crew there, and we will keep you updated. Now to the other big story we're following tonight. We've got a lot to share with you about the protest plan for Sunday in D.C. We'll take a close look at the plan to keep people and property safe. We'll go inside the secretive world of symbols used by hate groups. And we'll hear from two people who say these protests are personal for them. But here's the bottom line. Some really personal, really divisive issues are about to take center stage in the city we call home. Mayor Muriel Bowser sees it as a chance to send a message to the world.
They will know D.C. values, and they will know that we stand up and speak up to protect our neighbors.
Now, let's bring some clarity to the plan for this. At the center of it all, Lafayette Square, which is right in front of the White House. It's not a big space, only 2 blocks east to west, about a block north to south, but both sides will be there. The White Nationalist Group has a permit for the southwest corner. That's the space you see in red there. In white, that's the space where the counter-protesters have their permit for. That's the northeast corner. And between the two, a blue line. Law enforcement officers from several agencies, all keeping a close eye on both crowds, and all with one goal, keeping them apart. Now, if this plan seems familiar to you, you're right. This is what was supposed to happen in Charlottesville, but it didn't. We asked D.C. Police Chief Peter Newsham about that earlier. Here's his response.
Our number one goal is going to keep them separated. So we will use a number of techniques that we're going to utilize to keep them separated. We have had to do that before here in the District of Columbia. We've done so very successfully. We usually don't like to speak about those because we don't want to give anyone who may want to come here and create a problem an opportunity to think ahead about the tactics that we're going to be utilizing. But I can tell you, you hear all this conversation about special accommodations and escorts and that kind of thing. The goal of all law enforcement on that particular day is to make sure no one gets hurt and nothing gets broken.
In the chaos of Charlottesville last year, a young woman lost her life, Heather Heyer. She was killed when a man rammed his car into a crowd of counter-protesters. Heather's mother says at this one-year mark, she needs her daughter more than ever. She spoke with our Mike Valerio.
Now's when I need to talk to her. Now's when I would dearly love to sit down and just have these discussions with her that I had so much before.
It's been nearly a year since Susan Bro lost her daughter. Heather and her mother simply watched in horror as Nazis headed for their home. The hardest part now, Susan tells us, is realizing her own voice would never be heard today if her daughter Heather was still alive.
It had to be her. It had to be how she died. If she died in a car wreck, nobody would have cared. If she had been black, probably nobody would have paid more than a half a minute's attention, sadly.
Today, Susan stays strong with a foundation in Heather's name, awarding scholarships to the next generation of peaceful activists. In the aftermath of atrocious American carnage, critics called out President Trump for blaming both sides. Susan said she wouldn't take the president's calls. As for right now,
he's a busy man, I'm a busy woman. Why bother each other?